What's going on, you guys? Kid Behind the Camera here.
Inmate number 111-00562.
Is that really the number?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I can't remember it.
Convict right there. So today is Thursday, and today we're going to be doing a Throwback Thursday story really early because I got another vlog to go up tomorrow, and I think it also is going to have a Throwback Thursday story. But we had to tell this one because people are starting to ask us about it on Twitter and Facebook. Now, before I get into it, I never wanted to have to make this video. It's just one of those personal, private things that I didn't feel we needed to include because, you know, it wasn't as big of a deal as, you know, it was turned into. So I didn't want to blow it up into something that it isn't, which I have to do now because people are starting to ask about it. So last week...
At least everyone gets to see my awful mugshot.
I'm trying to tell a story, okay? I'll let you jump in, Convict, when you get it, when I'm ready for you. So last week I got an email from a guy named Broccoli Raw. Now, I'm sure that's not his real name, most likely. But he sent me an email and he was like, "You're gonna have to give me some money if you don't want me to post Bridget's mugshot on the internet." And I said to post it, because we didn't care. Post it, Broccoli. I don't care. As a matter of fact, we're posting it right now. Here it is. That's Bridget's mugshot. And the reason I have to do this video showing the mugshot is because there's going to be some videos about it very soon, because unfortunately the trend on YouTube is to make a channel bashing certain YouTubers, whether that be McJuggernuggets or myself or Bridget, and just do videos about us because they lack the creativity to do anything else themselves. They don't have any content. And that's not a jab at Drama Alert, because he just reports the news. That's different. I'm talking about people they're just talentless and they just want to talk about us because I don't know why. To be honest, I don't know why.
Because I don't know. I can't answer it.
So back in 2013, we lived in the apartments, and at the time we had neighbors upstairs that absolutely hated us. They did. Seriously. Every time Grandpa would come over and do a video, they'd call the cops. They did not like us. They thought we were loud, and they're right. I'm not going to say they're wrong to think that we were loud, because we were very loud, and we were always doing videos, and I'm always rapping in the middle of the night. It was a bad dynamic, and when we moved out, I did apologize to these guys. But at the time, you know, leave me alone. So what happened a few days after my birthday in June 2013. Now, every time I celebrate a birthday, I go through a deep depression and I think about dying, and it's just what happens to me. I go into a very emotional state, and this was no different. So I'm up at 3 o'clock in the morning trying to make a rap song about death because I wanted to be a rap star. I wanted to be the next Eminem.
Aw, babe.
I was trying to be Hobson or Eminem. It wasn't working out for me, but I'm trying to rap in the closet at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm going loud. And it's not going well, and I'm getting angrier and angrier. You guys have seen me when I try to rap. Okay, I freak out and I scream, and at one point I'm gripping the bars that hold the pillow, because I have pillows to keep silence in the room, and I'm screaming and and so at one point I thought it was the wires, and I knew Bridget had other wires that I could try. So I go in the room, because it's 3 o'clock in the morning and she's sleeping, and so I woke her up like any loving boyfriend would. I laid down in the bed, I was like, "Argh!" And I slammed my arm against the wall just to double sure she was up.
Oh my
now
gosh.
I wanted to make sure that bitch was up. And of course, she wakes up and starts freaking out because she thinks something's going on, and I start bitching. I'm like, "Where's the wires for the microphone?" And it turns into an argument. And at this point, Bella is on the bed jumping and freaking out. She's getting on me, like wondering what's going on. And I'm like, "Bella, calm down." And it's very loud. And I go out of the room and I leave, as if that's ending the argument at all. This'll stop it. I'm walking out. I'm the bigger adult here. So, didn't work. So Bridget follows me out into the living room and starts yelling at me and bitching and wondering why I'm waking her up in the middle of the night over my stupid rap song, and I'm getting pissed. I'm gonna be a star! And at that point, dogs, I was waiting for the dogs to freak out. So at that point we heard a knock, and I was like, "Oh fuck, it's the neighbors." And I was like, "Fuck it, let them bang. I don't care. Fuck them." And then I hear, "North Charleston, open up." The cops!
Man.
It was the cops. The neighbors called the cops at some point. Now, I assume...
We were literally, like, bitching at each other for, I don't know, maybe 3 hours? 2 hours?
So we were arguing for, I guess, turned out to be like 3 hours. And I don't know how you argue for 3 hours. By the end of an argument for 3 hours, I'm just like, Bridgette, just go to bed!
Michael just really believed in that song.
And I never released it or even finished recording it.
Yeah.
So it wasn't that good of a song. So
I'm sure it was great.
it didn't matter. The cop came, and the first thing he says, he opens the door, he looks at me, "Sir, has she been assaulting you?" And I'm like, "What?" And I'm like, "No, sir, she hasn't." And Bridgette's lit as fuck right now. "You know, I didn't put my hands on him." I'm like, "Bridgette, you need to calm down. There's a cop here, okay?
Oh my God.
Relax."
Oh
okay,
my God.
Bridgette is over there yelling, "Ah, fuck the cop." I'm like, "Bridgette, you getting arrested." That's
Babe,
it, boy.
I was pissed. I'm such a bitch when I don't get my sleep.
At one point, she threw a candle. That was her who threw a candle?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I threw a candle, okay?
Yeah,
and it
at the
broke.
fridge.
I threw a candle at the fridge. It broke. The cop thought she did it. And the reason the cop thought that she did it was because when Bella was on the bed freaking out, she clawed me in the neck. So I had scratches on my neck, and the cop blamed her.
Yeah.
Now, the problem with Bridgette scratching anything is the fact that she doesn't have any fingernails.
Michael!
Oh, no, we're showing you fingernails.
No!
Come on, hold your hand out. We're going to show you guys her fingernails.
Babe.
Okay? Look at this. Focus. It doesn't want to focus.
Good. It doesn't need to focus on this.
Yes, it does.
Babe, my fingernails are ugly. That's enough.
I haven't gotten them.
That's enough.
They haven't seen anything. The focus isn't working.
Oh my God.
I'll be right back. I'm turning the camera off. As you can see right here, she has no nails. She bites it down to the meat.
I wasn't gifted with nails, okay?
You would be if you stopped biting them down to the meat. Oh,
Babe!
Disgusting.
Okay, that's enough. Stop. I don't even want that in this.
So the cop takes out his handcuffs and he puts them on Bridgette. So at this point, she's in handcuffs. Ah! I'm like, dude, calm the fuck down.
I felt kind of claustrophobic.
Well,
You would have done the same.
No. If I'm in handcuffs, I'm like, I'm gonna be chill. I'm like, all right, yes, sir. Let's fix this situation, whatever it is. Bridgette was freaking out. At that point, he was sure she had done all the damage around the house and did everything that he thought in his head that she did. So
yeah, you know what?
She got arrested.
Maybe I shouldn't have yelled at the cop, but I was so pissed at you.
I didn't do shit except wake you up and start a bunch of drama. Listen.
Oh my God.
She got arrested. So 6 o'clock in the morning, Bridgette is doing this walk of shame. Our neighbors are looking at because they heard everything.
They were smiling.
She's in handcuffs.
Bastards.
It was embarrassing. Bridgette went to jail. She was in there for a whopping 2 hours. I got her out. Life went on. The charges were dropped because there was nothing that happened to begin with. And that was the end of the story. So we were never going to talk about it because I didn't want to make a big story out of something that was insignificant in our lives.
Yeah, I was only there for like 2 hours.
And it's not even about the time period you were in there. It's more of the fact that nothing happened. She got arrested for a misunderstanding because I was kind of being an asshole. So that's why Bridgette got arrested. She has an arrest on her record now, criminal domestic violence.
No, it was a misdemeanor. Thank God. Dude, if it wasn't, I would have held the biggest grudge on you. The biggest.
Okay.
It was a misdemeanor.
You're like still mad about it. I can tell.
No, I'm good now. I'm good.
Anyway, that's why Bridgette went to jail. Bridgette got arrested. That was her mugshot. She got arrested. It was crazy. And sometimes I still make
Such a bad day.
Sometimes I still make fun of her about it. I'm like, get away from me, criminal. At least I haven't been arrested. So anyway, that's what happened. That's why she got arrested. You saw her mugshot. You heard the story. It wasn't some fist fight where she took a knife to my throat. I started shit. We got into a fight. The neighbors called the cops. She went to jail. So, yeah.
I wish we had cool neighbors, but we didn't.
Hey, we were arguing for 3 hours.
Come on, if we had cool neighbors, they would have shut the fuck up and went to bed.
Bridgette, maybe we just shouldn't have been arguing. Maybe we were the uncool neighbors. We were the uncool neighbors.
Good point, babe.
Anyway, that's the story. I'm going to get out of here. We got another vlog tomorrow. Bridgette got arrested. Like,
subscribe,
favorite,
follow on everything, inmate 111056. I wonder if that's the same number.
It's not. Oh, are you talking about from earlier?
Yeah.
That's it. So Bridgette is actually outside right now, and I wanted to take a minute at the end here to actually talk to her, because you go through tremendous shit sometimes. People give you so much, shit, but, it's inspiring to see how you can smile through it, like, most people shouldn't have to deal with this. It sucks that because she does videos on YouTube, people have to try to tear her down like this. They do it to me and Dad all the time. And usually I just ignore it. Usually it's lies. I just ignore it. Who cares? This one I wanted to address because this is, and even though it doesn't bother her, it bothers me that it's even being brought up because it was so insignificant. We didn't have any trouble, or it wasn't a big deal. We all make mistakes. That was a bad night. I messed up by waking her up. She messed up by freaking out in front of the cop. So that's gonna be it. Let's come back out again in this little moment. So that's it. Thanks for watching, you guys. Nobody's perfect. Never pretended we were. You see us fighting all the time on the vlogs. Don't act so surprised. So that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching, you guys. Bridgette, I love you. She just heard that. That's it.